Adult Kilty Band. My name is Colin Clark. Welcome to the Kitchener-Waterloo Kiwanis Music Festival here at the beautiful Knox Presbyterian Church Sanctuary. It's a gorgeous hall, big full sound. You folks are going to do a walk right now. And I want to take this opportunity to say hello, to welcome you, to introduce myself, and to wish you all the very best for this performance. Looking at your program here, you have some props for the program, Blessed Are They, and also the Nathan Hale Trilogy, which is a particular favorite piece of mine. I really love this piece of music, so looking forward to your performance. I hope my comments to you are helpful as you continue on with your music making. All the best to you, and in a couple of seconds we shall begin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Adult Kilty Band. My name is not Carolyn McLean. And we are going to play for our first piece, Blessed Are They. This is a setting of the German Requiem by Johannes Brahms, which is historically significant because it's the first musical setting of the Requiem Mass that was not done in Latin. This was done, of course, for German text. We are going to do this setting for Blessed Are They Who Mourn, for they shall be comforted. This transcription is by Barbara Buhlman.
Thank you very much for that. Good luck to you all. Love this hymn. Good for you. Let's do something different with that release. What I hear is it almost sounds like a glottal stop. What I mean by that is that you're stopping the air with your throat. Da. That's what it felt like. That's what it sounded like to me. That's what it looked like to me. So I want you to consider just an open release. Just taper off the release. So you have a nice da, and taper off the release so we have a nice clear, as opposed to a almost crisp release. Nice playing, ladies and gentlemen. Gorgeous piece of music. Very well done. Thank you very much for that. Moving on.
I regret only that I have but one life to lose for my country. That's not me speaking. Stephen Harper won't like that, but that's not me. That's Nathan Hale. Nathan Hale was an American patriot in the American Revolution. He was apprehended by the British and hung as a spy. And this piece is a sort of a tribute to Nathan Hale. He was one of the first recognized as one of the first American patriots. There are three movements to this. The first is called Entrada and refers to when he received his lieutenant's commission from the Connecticut Assembly and fought in the siege of Boston. The second movement is called Hale Site, refers to a monument that marks the place of his capture and death. And the last movement is called the Rangers, which was a small fighting group of which he was a member that were respected for their fighting qualities and their daring leadership in dangerous missions. So this is the Nathan Hale trilogy written by James Kerner.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction. Great composition. Good music. And here we go. Let's rock this. Talking about color, French horns and saxes at 11. If anything, I'd like to hear more of the French horn color and saxes you play inside that tone to support that. Otherwise, it sounds radiated. Others have nowhere to go. Wow, I can't believe you pulled that off. That was really, really sweet. This might give a chance for our timpanists to put those drums in tune. We'll hear the C's and G's. See what happens here. Nope. Playing a B flat, my friend. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Dynamic control, good for you. Shouting. It's good for you to play it with all that enthusiasm, trumpets, but watch that shouting. When you go from a big, big sound, this is the entire ensemble, you go from a big sound to edge. That's when things begin to change. It's one thing if you play with a big, full tone. It's another thing to play with a lot of edge and distortion, because that's harder to blend with, so it sticks out, and we don't get a nice, homogeneous sound from the full ensemble. We hear it's pockets of the ensemble, as opposed to, again, that homogeneous, warm sound that we want to strive for in everything we do as an ensemble. So great on you in terms of getting that energy, great on you for getting that enthusiasm, and what some exciting trumpet playing. Holy smokes, some brass playing in that piece. That last movement, rock star, rock star. Some great stuff happening there. Just again, trying to get so carried away in the music that the tendency, unfortunately, is to lose sight of the quality of your tone. And for me, tone is everything. And when I heard an example of some exceptional tone in that Brahms Hot Dog, that was some great playing in the Blessed Are They. Some wonderful, wonderful, lyrical, smooth, tight tone, beautiful, well done. So when we contrast that to the Nathan Hale trilogy, the last movement, which of course it demands that kind of energy, that kind of enthusiasm, and that kind of volume. Just let's not get to the point where we do what I call shouting. The point where we're yelling through our instruments, forcing a lot of air through the instrument just to make the dynamic point. We don't want to achieve that. We want to achieve a big full sound, yes, but without shouting, if at all possible. Because again, that distorts the quality of your tone. I think you can achieve exactly the same effect, perhaps even greater musically, and certainly in better tone and tune if it is better placed in terms of musicianship and caliber of sound. So, ladies and gentlemen, really, really enjoyed that performance. If I had to give an award for the music, for the moment that moved me tonight, if there was a Move Me award, it has to go to your success in the Brahms. I can't believe how gorgeous you made this piece sound. I've heard a lot of bands attempt this, and they do good work with this, but it was very, very emotional, very lyrical. If there was a You Almost Made Me Cry award tonight, it would go to this group on that exceptional performance of the Brahms. So I want you to carry that with you as you go on and do other things. Some exceptional, exceptional work, ladies and gentlemen. Keep up the great work. Good to see some friends in this ensemble. I hope our paths cross again soon, and I hope you find my comments to be helpful to you. All the best, and thanks again.